Juno is one that confronts many teenage issues and struggles. Directed by Jason Reitman and written by Diablo Cody, Juno is an alternative teen movie highlighting and commenting on many important social matters. The topics that arise in the movie stray from the typical teen movie topics. Released in December 2007, Juno proved to be a success in the box office, making a profit of $100 million. Juno has also been nominated for 4 Oscars, including the Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actress. Juno won the Academy Award for the Best Original Screenplay. Juno, played by Ellen Page, is 16 and pregnant after an impulsive one-night stand with her friend and classmate Paulie Bleeker, played by Michael Cera. Juno finds that the option of an abortion is unthinkable and instead sets out to find the perfect parents for her baby. Juno and her best friend Leah explore the adoption ads in a local paper, The Penny Saver, and find the seemingly perfect parents. She decides on Mark and Vanessa, an attractive yuppie couple desperately seeking a child of their own. With the support of a compassionate and defensive father and stepmother, Juno continues to grow bigger, and along the way develops a fondness for Mark, the adoptive father-to-be of her child. The film also follows a progressive love story between Juno and Bleeker. Juno insists that her pregnancy was the result of boredom rather than affection, but along the way she falls in love with the awkward and effortlessly cool Bleeker. Mark and Juno's relationship, based on cult horror movies and alternative rock, thrives until Mark reveals his plans of leaving Vanessa. Mark and Vanessa divorce, leaving Vanessa heartbroken and convinced that Juno would never leave her child with a single parent. Juno accepts the complication, allowing Vanessa to adopt her son. The primary issues of the movie are teen pregnancy and adoption. The movie delves into the matters using humour to make the subject more approachable. The audience is positioned to see the subject of teen pregnancy in a different way to the negative images we see in the media. Critics of Juno state that the film makes the issue of teen pregnancy seem way too easy or even attractive. The author, Diablo Cody, may not have focused enough on the difficulties of pregnancy, but she made it apparent that it wasn't taken lightly.
Thanks, Seth.
Well, I thought you were the kind of girl who knew when to say when.
I don't really know what kind of girl I am.
The audience is positioned to see the film from Juno's perspective. However, the film allows the viewer to see any situation from many different characters' point of view. Private conversation between characters such as Mac and Brenda make this effect possible.
Somebody else is going to find a precious blessing from Jesus in this garbage dump of a situation.
The film Juno definitely does not relate to the quote, "While the purpose of the film is unquestionably to entertain, it doesn't dispose of important social values in order to be a box office hit. The film reinforces many important principles, such as the importance of family support, the lack of social acceptance for teenage pregnancy, and it also defies the cliched images of teenage girls and pregnancy. The film also connects with teens, expressing some of the language and attitudes held by today's youth. The fact that the author, Diablo Cody, is an eccentric blogger brings an irregular and alternative feeling to the film. The director, Jason Reitman, commented, "Juno and her best friend Leah are out of the ordinary and break through the stereotypical image of self-obsessed teenage girls." The author, Diablo Cody, states in an interview, "The girls are witty, unique, original, and completely devoid of stereotype." Juno was filmed and written from a perspective that delves into the issue of teen pregnancy, showing it in a completely new light, entirely exempt of the labels of adolescent pregnancy. Another stereotype the movie avoids is a perfect family. Juno's parents are divorced and her dad remarried with Brenda. In another interview, Diablo Cody states,
There's my father looking on.
Juno's stepmom is also free of the stereotypical image of the malicious stepmother, supporting and defending Juno throughout her pregnancy. The attitudes and beliefs reflected in this film test major cultural standards of society. For many years, the idea of a teenage pregnancy was unthinkable for any socially acceptable family. Teens are seen to be immature and therefore unfit to raise a child. The film challenges this idea, as seen in a quote from the movie.
Well, there you have it. Would you like to know the sex?
Yes.
No.
Please.
No,
Do
definitely. No, there's no sex. Planning to be surprised when you deliver.
Well, no, I want Mark and Vanessa to be surprised, and if you tell me, I'll just, ruin everything.
Are Mark and Vanessa your friends at school?
No, they're the adopted parents.
Oh, well, thank goodness for that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just see a lot of teenage mothers come through here. It's obviously a poisonous environment to raise a baby in.
How do you know that I'm so poisonous, What if these adopted parents turn out to be, evil molesters?
Or stage parents?
They could be utterly negligent. Maybe they'll do a far shittier job of raising a kid than my dumbass stepdaughter ever would.
Movie producers and directors have a responsibility to design films that encourage positive values and social principles. Irresponsible teen films that endorse negative ideas such as racism and violence to achieve box office success ignore their obligation to educate you on important social principles that should not be ignored. Seeing irresponsible and spiteful behaviour will encourage the same actions in today's adolescents. Tony Pickleoff, creator of the Hollywood Teen Movies website, states in an interview, The teen film Juno was created to entertain, but at the same time, it demonstrates vital ethics and moral values. It doesn't display negative ideas or actions and is a positive film. Tony Pickleoff, in the same interview, expresses that, I believe Juno does this, but at the same time has numerous underlying messages.
And there's my girlfriend arm in arm with the captain of the other team, and all of this is clear to me. They condescend